Greetings. Okay, I'm at K12 website and I am trying to figure out what my student is supposed to be doing. And I can say without doubt that when she says she's not quite sure what she's supposed to be doing, I can totally understand because I'm not sure what she's supposed to be doing even after poking around for no less than 45 minutes. First thing I want is a single page with all of the assignments, all the grades in one shot so I can see everything that's due for this class. It's an online course. Theoretically, the whole thing has been loaded, but I don't have any way of seeing the whole thing. You can see a summary. Here's the summary. Great. All right, that's summary. But it doesn't tell me a whole lot. Okay, I realize it's the beginning of the class, but that's why I'm here. I'm looking to see what all the assignments are so I know what's due when. No graded items. No objectives. This bothers me a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it too much at this point. I'm counting on the teacher to fill that in. Although learning objectives should already have been identified. Now here is the entire course, but again, I don't have any idea as to how many points is for this module or that module, these modules or that modules. 0 modules, 4 topics, 2 topics, 13 modules. If I click on it, let's see what happens. No grades connected to any of these or points, so I don't know if one module is worth more than another, and neither does my student. Discussions, theoretically, they'll happen in the future. You can see they're already scheduled, but have not necessarily been active. Dropbox, another place where I can theoretically know how much work should be going into one assignment or another. And we'll see, you can see right here, there's no score for this. So I don't know if this assignment is worth more than this one or that one's worth more than this one. I need to know that. As an adult, we do the things that have most value first, or we put more effort into things that have more value than things that don't have value. And since we're still operating on a score system, I need to know what the score is, because I see the quizzes. I know there's going to be a score connected to the quizzes, but no idea how much the scores are just by looking at it. And it looks like for this class, all of these particular quizzes are open until December 14, which means what? I don't know. But, okay, so anybody can take the quiz at any time, theoretically, up until December 14th. Checklist. No checklist. I guess this checklist is for the student, but I would imagine the teacher would have created some checklists to make sure that the students know what they're supposed to be doing. Surveys, it's going to be a big 0 again. And login history, which is interesting because it tells me whether or not my student has been doing anything. But what I need right from the very get-go is what are the classes, or sorry, what are the assignments, how much are they worth, when are they due? What are the assignments, how much are they worth, when are they due? Oh, and have they been done? That also helps. So K12 fails to do that. Fails. I've spent way too much time trying to figure out what I need, trying to find what I need. K12, before as a parent or as a teacher, before you invest in K12, I highly recommend you spend some time with the user interface because it is perhaps one of the poorest designs I've come across. Oh, and feedback. Let's just talk about feedback a second time. Cannot respond to individual comments. I've said this in other videos, but I'm spending thousands of dollars on K12, and I get better feedback service from a website that's run by a bunch of teenagers in South Africa than I do from K12. The teenagers in South Africa, when I have a question or a problem with their software, they respond and they thank me. If I give feedback, it goes into a black hole. And K12 clearly can't get their stuff together enough to be able to respond to individual comments or even give me a ticket on the individual item specifying the problem. I'll be glad when I'm away from K12. And I can say that with all honesty, thank you, and happy computing.